Hi folks, a quick video to answer a YouTuber's question. He has a Honda 125 that he built the engine on, and he's having some trouble getting it to start afterwards. And he says he thinks it has to do with the advancers. Well, just quickly, these advancers are out of 200 X's or 185s, 200 S's or 185s, though they're more or less the same. So you can see there's weights here, and as you increase the RPM, the shoes will fly outward, right, which actually advances your timing. This one here, you can see the spring's broken. I think you can see the spring is broken. I don't know. You don't see any springs actually. Actually, there's a little piece of spring. So the spring's broken off. And once again, what this does is when the RPMs are low, right, you have no advance. When you increase the RPM, you can see the shoe flew out, right? I think you guys could see that, right? Advanced, retarded, or zero position. Now, the problem with these things is if you buy one of these unknown, or even if you yourself was kind of fooling around with it, it's very easy to pull the mechanical, well, with two hands it's very easy to pull one of these out, and then you could do something like rotate it 90 degrees and set it back into place, right? And back into place is, well, back into place 180 degrees out, right? So, and now your problem is this is locked on your cam, right? And you should have a magnet right here, and you have no magnet right there, so you're kind of screwed. The way you time an ATC 200, 185, the 200X, and I'm going to assume the 125 is this way also. The lobes on your cam should be down, so both your valves should be closed. Your cylinder should be top dead center, okay? And wherever your Hall effect is, or your pulse generator is, wherever this guy is sitting, right, you need to have the magnet aimed at this. If you don't have the magnet aimed at this, you're 180 degrees out. One of the other things you notice, or I noticed, on the 200S's, the 185, if you're 180 degrees out, as you're trying to pull it over, it's trying to rip your arm off. So, remember, lobes down, valves closed, right? Your little circle is lined up on top, right? Your timing chain, the circle's up on top. Once again, valves closed, top dead center with your crank, and or you line your crank up with the fire mark, and your magnet should be aimed right at your Hall effect. Okay? And easy way to remember all of this is lobes down, right? Your magnet will be up, your piston will be up, your timing marks will be up, everything will be up. So lobes down, man up, everything else up, okay? Including your magnet. Your magnet has to be tripping your Hall effect. If your magnet's not tripping your Hall effect, pull it out, rotate it 90 degrees, and put it back in. Something else, if your bike is a bitch to start, could be these springs are broken. If your springs are broken, now this thing is able to flop around between advanced and not advanced, so maybe it'll start, maybe it won't. Maybe it'll start when it's cold because it's settled into place, but after it's running it won't start. You know, a lot of times what'll happen is you could pop start them, because when you're going fast enough, they'll start up, right? But you cannot pull start them. You'll pull on the rope until your arm falls off. Even with the electric starter, I don't think the electric starter quite gets the RPMs up high enough where they'll start with the electric starter. I think believe it or not, you're gonna have to pull start them, pull as in drag them behind another bike or something to get them started. So if you got those things going on, check to see if your springs are hooked up. Yeah, this video is for, I think the guy's name had Bagel in it, B-A-G-E-L, I think it was TheBagel, something like that. So anyway, this video is for you. Good luck. Write me back, let me know what you find out, because if you learn something and you teach me something, it can make my life easier in the future, right? So I'm always taking knowledge where I can get it. For me today, I just finished clearing off the driveway, clearing off the snow out in my driveway. That's not the driveway, this is completely the other side of the house. Real thrill. But I'm back down to blacktop in time for a Thursday night snowstorm, or Thursday during the day snowstorm. That'll slow things down again, but what are you going to do? It's winter, right? Fighting the snow. I really got to buy a snowmobile or a huge snow blower. Probably even if I put the tug into position, that'll make the snow stop falling. Normally does. The more ready you are for whatever situation, the less you need being ready for that situation. You have something else coming and causes you a bother. Yeah, that's about it. Well, let me put this in another video. This is starting to get long, and I don't want my buddy to walk off and get himself a beer and find something else to do and forget about watching it. So let me put this in another video. So anyway, folks, I want to thank you for watching and commenting and subscribing. Keep asking questions, because answering questions makes me better at what I do. Remember to keep your feet down, keep your head up, and remember to enjoy all your time. No matter what you're doing, enjoy your time. Bye now.